Can we make a DBD tier list?
I don't think there is one.
I'm not believing that, even if
there
I
is,
saw
it's
that.
probably like out of date.
I'll find you in 1 second. The tier
There's
list.
not a geocaster for DBD.
Look, updated to today. There is everything, even the last girl. See? Why don't you believe in internet power?
This is only the killers.
Yeah, I don't care about Survivor. Survivor are stinky. What about fun to play?
I'm not a killer player, so some of them I haven't even played.
What
I would
about-
either have to do going against them or...
What about the simple smash or pass?
But this isn't really a smash or pass list.
Why your title is my name and then the word yapping?
Ah, he has it right though. You guys already know which killers I'd smash.
First is Trapper. Iku. It's not like a Giga Chad, so...
So
for me, Wraith, it's...
we're not doing Wraith, we're doing Trapper. We're doing Trapper.
I'm voting for
Wraith
how
is
much
second.
they are sexy. Oh
Well,
my
okay,
God.
we're not doing that.
Why not?
We're doing
I
to play
voted.
against.
But me
nothing.
and Hai...
But nothing. But nothing. I'm probably biased playing against Trapper because I like Trapper. I think chases against Trapper are actually more fun than a lot of other characters because you never know where there's going to be a trap. So I don't know. I feel like he's pretty fun to play against.
My point will be playing against him, same stuff as you, is just C or D, not because it's unfunny to play against him. I never see it. I see it like 3 times as a survival and then never seen it again. No one playing him.
For Wraith, 2v8 has kind of colored my opinion of Wraith because like every game had Wraith. He's like mildly annoying, but sometimes if you go against like a newbie, they don't really know what they're doing. And he's fairly easy. But also if you play against somebody who knows what they're doing, they're super annoying. And if you play against somebody who does that hit and run, it's absolutely AIDS. So I'm gonna put him in B. Actually, no, C.
A for me.
A for you.
Yeah, it's just because it's funny.
It's funny?
We have different type of funny. As a survival, I expect to get like kind of scare / jump scared from the killer. With the dong dong, it's fucking cool. I like it.
I guess I don't really get jump scared by Wraith. Billy is F tier,
D.
but there's no F tier here,
Yeah.
so he's going D.
D. Both D.
I
Every
hate
move-
Billy.
That movement speed is fucking broken. I hate it.
Ever since they changed him, he's too strong. Basically, he can hit you out of nowhere or it's a lot easier to play him now, which is fine. What I've experienced is they will just chase you into a corner and rev their chainsaw so that they can just get an instant 1 down, and it's just not fun. It's not that he's strong that's annoying, because Bubba, I'm gonna take Bubba out right now. Bubba is super fun to go against for me. I'm gonna put Bubba in like between S and A. He's really fun to me.
D for me.
Because Bubba, you can like kind of trick him into like hitting a wall unless he's like a god tier Bubba. And even then, I find Bubba way more fun than Billy. And Bubba is still a 1-hit down. It's just something else about him.
For me, it's not that they corner me or they chase me. It's more like of when I play Oni, I fucking need to work for have a strafe or just go around the corner. He has it too easily. Like, he can turn too easily. And Baba for me is D tier just because, as I told you, is like, I really get the jump scare and the feeling of a chase. Having a killer that can just like, vram vram, and I'm instant down is like, ah bro, not my team.
Nurse.
S.
Here's the problem. You go up against a really good nurse and it's never fun to play against. You go up against like a mid-tier or lower nurse and it's pretty fun to go against. So I feel like she's like B.
I'll be having so much fun seeing the person go like, fuck, I miss again. But if I go against a really good one, I respect it. It's like, bro, you mastered it. You deserve it.
Against a nurse that's kind of mid-tier, you can at least like somewhat juke them, but a high-level nurse is gonna guess everywhere you're going and it's just not fun. Myers.
S.
Yeah.
Just because
Myers is always fun.
I'll give you one single sentence to understand why is fun against Michael Myers. People. That's my only reason.
I just think Myers is fun to play against in general because their power is so strange. They just have to sit there and stare at you. So you never know if like, are they staring at me because they want to have fun, or are they staring at me because they're trying to tear up really quick to delete everybody with Mori? I think that like uncertainty of, is this going to be a friendly player or are they just trying to delete everybody? And then if they do start deleting everybody, it's still fun to try and do lockers or try to do chases. I think it's fun. Hag.
S. just because I told you before, my point of view is getting the chase and getting the jump scare. She's the queen of jump scare.
She is the queen of jump
like
scares.
walking and just she pop up and I'm like, freaking hell.
See, I'm also biased on this though, because Hag is like my favorite killer to play, but she's not super fun to go against. She's kind of on the level of Trapper, but maybe a little less. But I would enjoy her more than Nurse.
Yeah, I see people on the right is less, on the left is more.
Oh, okay. Then I put Hag here. Doctor.
D.
C.
For me personally, it could even be Z. It could just remove it from the game. Freaking... It's so
It's kind of
bad.
annoying. He's
It's
not
like,
as annoying as Billy, though.
Let me use my power.
I would like to just delete Huntress from this list because I absolutely fucking hate her. Can I just delete her from this somehow?
Nope. And for me, it's going to be same tier as Nurse, so A.
I hate her so much.
If you go against a really bad one, 99% of the time they throw to access and then they become friendly, and it's funny.
I've not gotten a friendly Huntress for like fucking years. The Huntresses I get are usually pretty good and they play dirty and they just are not fun. The hitbox is buggy. They have plenty of other newer killers that also have projectiles, and yet her hitbox is still buggy as hell and it's not fun. She needs to be fixed. I hate her. Moving on. Freddy.
The cutting of moving on.
Freddy is not bad. I don't mind Freddy.
The sad part of Freddy would be, for me, same as Trapper. I would like to rate him, but no one play him. But the jumpscare were good, so I guess B, as you put it. Like, I don't know.
I would rather play against a Freddy than a Nurse or a Hag. Pig can also suck a doorknob. She's going in D. She can suck a big old D.
B or C, just because it's really cool they put you a trap on your head, but then let me do different minigame, not the same one all over the game, like every single time, you know?
My biggest gripe with Pig is that she can put this thing on your head and you have to interact with these things in order to get it off your head, otherwise you die. And there's a ticking clock on it, and the pig could just grab you or hit you off of it. It is the dumbest mechanic in the game. If she was like unable to touch you when you're on it, say it was a box instead, like a little porta potty, and you stepped inside of it and she didn't know which one you were in until you step out, and then maybe she got like killer instinct on you.
The
clown.
I just said the same as Doctor is like, I don't know how to chase you, I'll just throw you stuff. It's like, nah. I don't want to hate on Clown, but I think they don't have skill.
Wow.
I'll take my responsibility for that.
I don't find Clown that bad. Yeah, I'm gonna put him in B. He's kind of like middle of the road. Like, I'm not mad at him and I don't like him. I just don't care. Like, he's okay. Moving on. Spirit.
It could be an S, but it's
Spirit can just go D again. Almost every Spirit I play against is either super sweaty as toxic asshole, or they're the noobiest noob that ever noobed, and either way, it's not fun to play against.
But as a survivor, I like the mind game the Spirit does sometimes.
Okay, here's the thing. I think Spirit's fun to play against in Chase because of her power. But she has this passive thing she does that the killer does not control, where she randomly like goes half invisible for a second. And it looks like she's using her power, but she's not. And I think both her and Sadako do that, and I have no idea why. But overall, the reason I'm putting her in D tier is just because the people who play her, I don't like. Okay, whatever. Moving on. We're on her for too long. Legion.
I'm not saying anything. I cannot say anything.
I don't really have an opinion on Legion, if I'm honest. I think he's just a B tier.
I think it's a D tier. Every single time that you have it, you're complaining about it. So
no, everybody complains about Legion as like a meme, but I don't actually care. Yeah, the mending thing is annoying. A lot of Legions don't even use it properly or don't know how to use it well, so it doesn't really matter that much. Vami Mami.
S. It's a dummy mommy. What you even... I don't care what she does. I'm just staring at her.
Put her in C. She's kind of just annoying to me like Doctor. She's a little bit more fun than Doctor.
Wow, a little
It's
bit
like-
more fun than Doctor.
Similar to Spirit, I feel like a lot of newer players play her. At least when I get her, it's usually a sweat or a complete newbie.
I'll say it, and I never will take it back. Every single like huge mummy in the game,
You're
if
gonna
they
put
can
Ness here.
beside Artist, that is freaking weird.
Artist is the best
go in
one.
SD. All
Your
the other
opinion is
one, like,
awful. Ghostface.
King of jump scare. S.
Yeah, I kind of agree. Ghostface is super fun to play against.
Even because you can play him in so many ways. You can play like Stalker way, you can play Chase way, you can play like there is a lot of like every single Ghostface basically playing in a different way.
So wait, left? So wait, what is the top? So what is the top? Is the left for S tier
right
the
now
top,
the
or
top
right?
is Maya, then Ghostface, then Baba.
Okay, perfect.
In order.
Because yeah, Ghostface is like, sometimes you'll get ones that are just like there to game and they'll f you up, but even then it's still pretty fun to play against Ghostface, I feel like.
True.
But otherwise he's just stalk people and the jump scares. I would say it's a lot more entertaining. Demo Dog.
Demon, it's B for me. Low B. Really low B. Almost falling into C, just because it's like a downgrade version of Alien. And Alien is so fucking way cooler.
I'm gonna put him in B. I feel I'm filling up B, but it's just like so many killers I just have no opinion about. Like he's kind of fun to try and juke. Maybe I'll put him in A. Maybe I'll put him in
But
A.
for what is the difference between Demogorgon and fucking Alien? They do the same stuff. They do tunnel. What is the difference?
Don't. Okay, yeah, they both go through a butthole, but like completely differently. Demo has the charge, and Alien has the tail, and Alien has the fire mechanic where you can knock him out of the tail, whereas Demo doesn't have anything like that.
Yeah, you already told my point. Like he has a useless. Like, who the f have a charge? Like Legion have a charge.
My God. Oni. I'm kind of biased here because I like Oni,
D.
but also I do find him really fun to play against.
I'm not joking. D.
Wow, why?
Because I really love playing him, but it's so fucking like broken that you can see where the people go with the freaking blood. I cannot standing still while I'm playing against Oni. So it's counter my main way to play, so it's like,
so
no,
you're a rat.
Yeah, I'm a rat.
Once he's charged up and he like, you gotta try and like dodge his like big bam bam move, I think it's really fun. Whether I get hit or not, it's fun. Deathslinger.
B. Medium at best. I never seen Gunslinger fit the game totally, to be fair. Like it's
I would
basic,
enjoy going against
IF.
Slinger more than some of the other characters, but he's a solid B for me. The only reason I like Legion more than Slinger is because the type of people that I find play Slinger are usually kind of sweaty. They're just a different breed. Anyway, Pyramid Head.
A. He has a lot of unique mechanic that I like.
Yeah, I really like trying to dodge him. I'm gonna put him in S. His things where you can crouch through the wires and his charge thing that like shoots a line at you. That's really fun to try and dodge as well. It's slightly more fun than Bubba. Well, yes. Blight.
A? Bro, imagine, okay, listen my point. I know when he chases you, you feel like powerless because he's really fast. But when you see people getting chased, it's so fucking fun seeing like this thing going around like a pinball. Bing, 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 bing.
Blight used to be kind of scary to play against, but I was worse back then. So I don't know if the people who would have been playing Blight just don't play Blight anymore. But every time I go up against Blights now, they're usually awful. So that he's a bit more fun. I don't think he's like A tier fun. I don't know. He's probably more fun than Legion. I'll put him in A. True. Twins can suck a dick going in D.
F.
They, on God, made her power worse because when the baby lunges at you and you have that moment where the baby's lit up red and you can go kick it, you literally can't time it anymore. I don't know why they changed the timer on it, but it's ridiculous. And so like all the people that I've seen playing Twins now are absolute sweat fests and they just get 4Ks like easy. It's a really annoying killer now.
Mine it will be really easy. Twin and Knight are basically like cheating the game because it's literally 2 killer against 4. Too much map coverage, too much everything. Like, no. Pet in the game, they not need to exist.
We're moving on to Trickster.
Can I remove it from the tier list?
Trickster?
Yeah. I don't want to even face him. Not because I don't like it, because it's so boring. It's like, it's so anything. It's like, who cares about this guy? Like, they could remove it from the game. I will not even remember that he ever existed.
He's A tier for me.
Non-existent.
It's just fun. He's fun
for
to
me.
try and dodge.
Nope.
Also,
Non-existent.
how is the left in S tier the highest when the left on D tier is the lowest? That doesn't make any sense.
Right? Because everything on the left is the higher tier. They go from left to right.
Right, so wouldn't Charlotte be the lowest on my list?
No, in your list, right now, the lowest of the lowest is Twin.
Okay, then yeah, okay. You fucking confused me then.
What? What?
I have to rearrange.
Rearrange. Rearrange.
Nemesis!
Nemi. I like the mechanic of zombies, but Nemi itself is kind of meh. The whip power is so lame. It's like, oh sure.
I
whatever.
think it's pretty good. You're just being a whiny bitch.
But I like the zombie
He's a
around
solid
the
B
map.
for me.
S. S. I already said S.
You like playing against him?
No, the other one.
No,
it's
you put Nemi in S?
No, I put Nemi in freaking C tier for me. Bro, it's I. How can you not put in less than S? It's I. It's just a living meme.
Yeah, he's fun to play against. Probably more fun than... He's got a lot of mechanics. It's fun to try and dodge his chains. I absolutely hated him when I was a newer player, but I think overall he's pretty engaging as a killer. He's got a lot of stuff going on. I don't mind him. Artist.
Weird. Out of the game. Done. Banned.
I'm biased because I really like her, but to play against her is ass. Like, I like playing as her, but I don't really like playing against her. She's not really fun. I think I like her less than Bommy Mommy to play against. Mainly because I always end up going against artists that are like snipers with their birds, man. They're crazy.
Yeah, because I think there is like a really low population that play artists, so the low one are really good.
All right, Sadako.
S. Just because
D.
it's a
D.
my... It's like nightmare fuel from my teenager. I cannot stand her. I just get scared because she's in the game. I know that she cannot jump scare me in any way in DBD, but just the presence made me like fucking shiver. I'm like, nope, this girl, nope.
They are pretty fun to dodge when you get like a mid-tier one. I don't like the television mechanic. They did make it a little bit better, but she can basically teleport all over the map and just stealth. She's a big old stealth bumpkin. I don't know. She's just not fun. Dredge. Dredge. You hardly ever see a Dredge.
True, but for what I saw, A fall into B.
Yeah, I would say he's higher because he's a little bit more fun.
Let me say higher B. Just because the power, like, on the paper is really cool. No one can actually use it decently, but never seen a decent dredge. But never get a jump scare from a dredge. But the potential is there. That's my point.
The Nightfall mechanic can be annoying, but I think once you've played the game a lot, it's actually more interesting because it's such a unique power. Nobody else has anything like it. And he has the whole teleport thing in chase, so he's really fun to go against, I think.
Yeah, he has potential. The problem is no one using it good.
Wesker.
Out of the game. F tier.
S tier.
I don't want to even see it. No.
He is an absolute S tier. He is so fun to go against.
Edrus ruined that freaking killer for me. He is too good at using it. I have PTSD of him using like Wesker. I cannot do anything when he plays as Wesker. It's like,
I think that would make him smile to know that.
I don't want to see it. It's fun if a random playing it. It's not fun if Edrus playing it against me. I feel bullied.
Knight.
D.
Oh dear.
As a main knight, I told you D. Trust me.
Let me think.
It's cheating.
I think he's an A tier. He's pretty fun to go against. He's more fun than Trickster. Probably less fun than these other ones. The NPC mechanic is annoying sometimes, especially if the knight is really good at placing them. But I still think it makes the game a little bit more interesting. It's a little bit more to engage with. Skull Merchant could be deleted from the game and I would not be
She
sad.
can do everything she wants on me.
No, she's just as bad as Huntress and Billy. She
She's
deserves
perfect.
to be in the trash.
She's perfect. She's the best killer.
She's
ever
not
made.
fun to play against. She stealths for no reason. It makes no sense. Her bots should have a completely different mechanic, and they just tried to make her a thirst trap, and she's just a poop trap, and I hate it. Moving on to Singularity.
Singularity S. I really like the design and the brain power that is necessary to play this freaking
But we're rating
killer,
based
bro.
on how to
I
play
respect
against.
it.
Like, I would have put Singularity in like C tier because he's really fucking annoying. But Edris was like obsessed with Singularity for a while, and he was playing it a lot, and he taught me how to play against Singularity.
But you need to rate it as like a normal survivor, not one that looking in kind of like tutorial how to counter a specific killer. Imagine that you're just new to the game and you find a singularity.
No, I'm rating it based on my experience in the game. I'm not rating it as a new player. What the f?
Sorry.
He's between Trickster and Knight. I would prefer to see a Singularity than a Trickster, but I'd rather play a Knight than a Singularity. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Now we need to talk about something. Are we rating Alien as the base Alien, or are we considering even the skin for Alien?
Okay, the
because
skins
if we
don't matter because it's playing against them, bro. It's not the design.
If we consider the skin and they're using the Queen, is S tier because it's a mummy. If not, it's a A tier.
Then your rating system is smash or pass and is not actually the gameplay.
But my gameplay is actually smash or pass the killer. Wait, what? But joke aside, A.
Alien is fun, especially like learning to dodge the tail. I find a bit fun. But my only issue with Alien is a lot of people that I've seen play Alien are usually kind of mean. Like they play very gross. Honestly, I would rather play against a Legion. I would rather play against a Deathslinger. I'd rather play against a Nemi. I think he goes ahead of Clown, and that's it. He sits right in the middle. He's smack dab in the middle. And that's that. The Chuckinator.
S. I will always simp for this guy. Too much charisma. I cannot play against him.
I think Chucky's fun to dodge, like fun to play against. Chucky's voice actor is S tier. I absolutely love Bride of Chucky, but to play against, he's not really fun. I mean, I do like trying to dodge him. I guess maybe I'd like him better than a Legion. Legion would be more annoying. He's a solid B.
Literally
Unknown.
never. Unknown I've seen one time.
I want to like Unknown, but his skill shot is such bullshit. It's so impossible to dodge. You have no choice. It's an AoE basically, so he can just spit wherever he thinks you're going to go. He's really hard to juke. It's not hard to juke in the sense of like nurse, it's hard to juke in the sense of like no matter where he shoots, if he shoots anywhere in the vicinity that you're going, he's gonna hit you. So it's not super fun.
Meanwhile, you're choosing, I tell you that. For me,
He's
will
C.
be C. Yeah,
he's
same. See what you say
Vecna.
about my boy.
I think when Vecna first came out, it was really exciting. Like, oh, chests, and you loot them, and you get special items, and blah, 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 and you could chance to get the eye or the hand, and it's really fun and funny. And then after the game kind of went back to normal and he just became another killer, it's actually annoying to go up against him, I feel like. Because it's like, oh, now I have to waste my time not doing a gen, not, like, helping my team, and go try to get these stupid chests to see if I can get anything that will actually help me against him. I don't find it super... Like, the chest mechanic aside, like, if you could just instantly open a chest, maybe it would be more fun. Otherwise, the chases are fun. He's a fun killer. He has fun powers. It's just the chest mechanic feels really slow. I'm probably gonna put him at A still, though. I like killers that have mechanics that are fun to engage with, but not annoying to engage with. Like, that's why Pig is all the way at the bottom.
I know that you're supposed to do, like, gen, but the main fun to me is hiding from the killer. And so I value everything about that.
My thing with Skull Merchant, that really just fucking annoys me. Like, Myers, Ghostface, Wraith are all kind of like stealth killers. And they all kind of suffer movement penalties for it, and they all have like reasonings for why they are stealth killers, and it works with how they look and how they act and what their backstory is. Hers doesn't make any sense. If she was covered in camouflage and then could go undetectable, then sure. Even the Unknown has a bunch of undetectable built into his kit and built into his perks, and it makes sense because that's kind of what he is. But hers doesn't make sense, and it's stupid. Dracula.
Literally never seen it. I don't know even what it does. So
It's pretty fun. I think his powers are fun. He has the fire pillars, which are fun to dodge. The dog is fun
Fire-
to try and
hold-
dodge. The
What
bat
do you mean
thing,
fire-
he's S tier. He's so fun, actually, now that I think
What?
about it. I don't know. Dracula's just really fun. Very fun, S tier.
I disagree, even if I never see him.
You would. Houndmaster.
I don't even know what she does.
She
don't know.
has a dog. I've only played
Oh.
against her twice, and one of them was very new. I really don't have an opinion about her yet.
I think
so.
he's S
going
tier
to be-
because he has a dog.
But yeah,
Maybe
that's my tier
Low
list
potato.
for playing against the killers. This is the final score. Myers, Ghostface, Wesker, Oni, Pyramid Head,
So-
Boba, Dracula, funnest to play against, Trapper, Demo,
So
Pinhead,
lucky.
Dredge, Knight, Singu, Trickster, Blight, Vecna are kind of fun to play against. B tier is, they're kind of middle of the road. I don't really care either way. C tier, not super fun to play against, but I'll deal with it. D tier can suck a dick and they can just get the fuck out of the game. Yeah, that's my list. That's what I'm sticking to.